we're live. We'll just sit here for a minute and wait and see if anybody hops on.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Da, 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 da. I don't know any of these settings. Top chat. I don't know if anybody's even gonna hop on this time of day. But we'll give it a minute and see what happens. Meanwhile, there he is. There's Chaz. Say hi, Chaz. We have one person. Simon's back there. Not entirely sure where the cat is. Somewhere.
We're just waiting to see who hops on.
Yeah, we're just giving it a minute to see who hops on. Before we go into any lengthy things, I'm going to play with settings, so if I disappear, I'm sorry. Share. Chat. I guess we can change the that on it. But that's about it. I don't know how we tell who's on.
I don't know.
I'm sure somebody's watching, so whoever's watching, say hi, because I don't know who you are at this point. I know somebody's there. Sharing is caring. Hey, I'm Lulu. Yes, thank you, Leah. Even if you're not watching right this second, I greatly appreciate everything you guys have done, all your support. It's been fantastic. I'm so glad I met you guys. We're local to each other. We both live in the same town. So, it's really nice to meet other people that are local and to make this kind of a community thing. You know, you see so much drama and people fighting and stuff on YouTube. It's like, it shouldn't be about that. It should be coming together and forming new friendships and, you know, all of that. So, you know, thank you, Sharing is Caring. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your support. We do appreciate that.
Well, I guess we'll start talking.
Yeah, I mean, we only have one right now, but that's okay. Hopefully I can figure out how to get to post on the channel and everybody else will get to see it. But it's day 2 post-surgery. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came home yesterday.
Yeah,
so
surgery was Wednesday, and I came home Thursday. And this is the day after, so it's Friday. So, in a nutshell, I hurt. Not gonna lie. But it's because he took a tumor out of me about this size.
Well, the tumor and the adrenal gland, both.
The process was
that size.
The process was, with any oncology procedure, you have to take it out as a whole. You don't want to chop up any kind of cancer because you risk that cancer spreading in your body. So they had to take the tumor out, the adrenal gland out, and everything else that was compromised out in one shot. And so they basically did it laparoscopically, which I'm sure you're asking, well, how did they get this out through a laparoscopic? Well, I'm glad you asked. But what they did is what was to be about an hour and a half long procedure. I was in the operating room about five hours, 3.5,
Yeah, about 5 hours.
3.5 hours under the surgeon, and then the before and after prep. But what they had to do is after they sealed all the cancer in the adrenal gland in like basically a baggie, they had to get it out of me. So what they had to do is they had to slice into the muscle tissue of my abdomen to make a big enough space to pull something this size out. And that's why I'm hurting real bad. I'm not hurting because my adrenal gland was taken out. I'm not hurting because they had all these rods in me. I'm hurting because they made a pretty big incision through my muscle.
Yeah, they cut his muscle. Basically, it's like if you think about this, like your ab muscles, you know, and how I like to contribute to how when you go and you work those ab muscles and how tight they get, and like the day after a workout, how hard it is to move and to breathe because you're sore. Well, take that and times that by about 100 because they literally cut his ab muscles. So he's feeling pretty rough. I mean, he's on
I'll get
pain
through it.
medicines every 3 to 4 hours. And he'll get through this like he's gotten through all the other surgeries. But it's a rough road, and it was difficult because when before we went in for surgery, the surgeon said, yeah, it'd be about an hour and a half, give it another hour for, pre-op and all that stuff. So I'm thinking it's going to be like 3 hours. Well, time's taken away, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So, but the surgeon was awesome, and he literally had his nurses call me on the phone twice to assure me that everything was going okay. It took about 5 hours. He did have to do some cuts, but he wanted to take his time because he wanted to make sure he got the whole tumor, which was wrapped around the adrenal gland and into the kidney. So he had to scrape all that and lift all that off of his kidney and put it into a bag and stick it through his skin. Oh, it went away. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We'll read it later.
We're
We're still learning this stuff.
Hi, Debbie. It popped up and then it went away. But, so,
I'm doing okay. I am. I'm doing a lot of medicated sleeping. It hurts to breathe. Hurts to move.
he really, he's not eating a whole lot because it hurts to eat.
It just hurts.
It just hurts.
But the surgeon's confident that he got what he needed to get out, and I'll be doing radiation within 2 weeks on that area just to make sure there's no microscopic stuff laying around, just as a precautionary, because that's just how dangerous this cancer is. So that's.
For those who don't know I had watched a video of Leah's and she wasn't sure what the cancer is. It is metastatic Merkel cell carcinoma. That's what it is. It is very rare.
There's no guidelines.
There's no guidelines. There's no documented cases. The surgeon himself was like, we really should document his case and write it up because there's just nothing. There's nothing out there about it. It's that rare. It's very dangerous and very aggressive. Like it's, like he says a lot, and I say, you go out into a field and you get one of those dandelion things and you blow it and those seeds go. That's what this cancer does. Like it's like one thing and it's just everywhere. So they took the first tumor out and then it spread to his lymph nodes. So they did the lymph node dissection, took all those out. All that was before we started YouTube. All those surgeries happened before we started YouTube, because we started YouTube January 2018. And you can kind of follow the process through the radiation and then through the immunotherapy and then through the chemotherapy and then into this. But so if you go back on our channel, you can kind of backlog and see some of that, plus a bunch of other stuff that we've put up through the year. But
yeah, we are waiting on pathology too, because the tumor itself might have been dead already from the chemo, and if there's no evidence of the live Merkel cell in that area, then it's going to change the treatment plan a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. So we won't know until pathology dissects the grapefruit. Because they have to go through a slice by slice to see, if indeed that was actually even alive, which we will find out. Let me show you. This is what it feels like to be a Capri Sun. Judging by the tenderness, this is where they took the tumor out, somewhere in here. So they had to stretch everything apart. But that's what I'm looking at. So these are going to come off today, and I'll air dry it.
So yeah, you know, as far as the channel, like, it's good. You know, he's pretty drugged up and he does all the editing for this channel. So until he's feeling up to editing again, there's going to be a few days before we get some videos up.
I know
We
everyone
have footage,
understands.
like there's some footage from the day of the surgery. I have some haul video footage that needs to go up. But,
you have a
you know,
baby
it
footage.
is what it is. Yeah, I have all that. But, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, the biggest thing is I did want to get on and update everybody because of all the support that we've gotten, not only from our family and from the doctors. And honestly, we're actually talking about making a video to explain some of that. Like, guys, we have seriously been blessed. Like, there are so many things that we could sit here for hours and just tell you things that have just either fallen into place, or people that we have met, or things that have happened that have just been great blessings. And YouTube's just another one of them. You know, I count meeting, you know, Leah and Devin and their family as a blessing, because, you know, they've helped spread the word, and they've had, yes, God is good. God is very good. God is very, very good. You know, so thank you, Leah, for helping to spread our channel and get more prayers and good vibes and good karma to us. Even if you don't pray, you know, the good vibes and the good karma goes a long way as well. But, you know, it's been a heck of a journey. But, you know, when we look back on it, it's been a very blessed journey as well. So, you know, we're very grateful to have met everybody that we've met, including everybody on YouTube. You know, it's been amazing. So, we're not going to stay on here much longer. As you can see, this poor guy needs to.
No, I need to lie down.
Yeah, he needs to get some more medicine and lie down. But we just wanted to hop on, and we were just going to film a video. But I was like, why don't we just hop on live? You know, do it real quick. You know, explain what's going on, and then go about our day. So that's the update.
We're doing okay though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, and he'll get through this. You know, he's super strong, and, you know, and if all went as well as we hope it went, then, you know, there won't be any cancer in him. And that could be years with no cancer. Years since he hasn't had any cancer in him. You know, it's still, you got to monitor it, and you got to, you know, especially as dangerous as it is, you got to monitor it, and you got to take the precautions and the follow-ups and do all that stuff. But we have determined that 2019 is our year, and we're going to make it our year one way or another.
It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is. So thank you, everyone. I know we only had like 2 or 3 people pop on, and that's fine. You 2 or 3 people are amazing. And to anybody else that watches this after the fact, thank you so much for everything.
It's kind of an odd time of day.
Yeah, well, like I said, I wanted to get on. I got to go to work later, so it's, you know, Lacey coming home from school, work later, you know, so it was just a good time to hop on and put this on. So hopefully I can figure out how to post it to the YouTube channel and have it stay there so that everybody else can at least see the update. I know I'll talk to probably Devin and Leah personally, so I'll get to, you know, include them into what's going on. But, you know, so if you hopped over from Leah's channel, thank you for joining us. We appreciate, you know, everybody and all the prayers, and, you know,
One day at a time.
One day at a time. So have a wonderful, beautiful day, and we will see you guys soon. Now, how do I end this? I guess I hit X.